What is going on, guys? Gene here, and here for you today, the last part of the Rebirth of Glory card review. It's only been a day and they released the last remaining cards, so let's just get right into it. First we have Erd, Goddess of Restoration. It's a neutral gold follower, 6 mana, 5/5. Fanfare, destroy a follower. If it's an allied follower, random summon a copy of an allied follower with the same name destroyed during this match. If it's an enemy follower, randomly summon an enemy copy of an enemy follower with the same name destroyed during this match. So it's a long, lengthy word. Basically says it's just a reprint of Erd as a 6-drop. It's basically what it says. It does the same thing, destroy a follower and resummon it. That's basically what it does. Next we have Lounes, Levin, Apprentice, Swordcraft, Bronze, 1 mana, 1/1, Levin creature. Fanfare, gain +0/+1 for each Levin card in your hand. Fanfare 3, enhance 3, can attack 2 times per turn. So this card can be pretty insane if you have, let's say, two Levins, maybe 3, and it becomes a 1 mana 1/3 or 1 mana 1/4, which is pretty big for 1 mana. So yeah, and I think this is the last Levin card, well, not the last one, but the last creature one that Albert could bring out. Hint hint of what's to come. Next we have Heretic Priest, 6 mana, 6/5. Fanfare, choose either a Forbidden Teachings or a Red Hot Boots into your hand and change the cost to 0. I forgot it's for Haven. Forbidden Teachings, if I remember correctly, is the 3 mana amulet that countdown when it's destroyed, banish all enemy followers with 2 defense or less, and Red Hot Boots is deal 3 damage on Fanfare and deal 1 random damage when it dies. So yeah, that's pretty good since both those cards are rotated out. But yeah, especially since they changed the cost 0, so basically it will give you a free either one of those cards. So that's still pretty good. Next we have Aepha, Windrider, 4 mana, 2/1, Dragoncraft Silver Follower, has Storm, and can't be attacked. So, nice card for the aggro, Dragoncraft decks, more Storm. Can't be attacked means that it's hard to remove outside of removal spells. So yeah, that's pretty good. Next we have Miracle of Love, 3 mana, legendary Forestcraft spell. Has choose, summon a Gentle Forest Beauty or a Vengeful Forest Beast, and give that follower +2/+2 of at least 2 other cards you play this turn. But if you enhance 6, you play both instead. So yeah, this is basically a Beauty and the Beast, but in spell form. Here's Beauty, 3 mana, 2/3, has Ward, and if there's an allied Vengeful Force Beast in play, against Bane. So 3 mana, 2/3 Bane if you have the Beast out, and the Beast is 3 mana, 3/2 with Rush, and if Beauty's in play, against Storm instead. So if you can somehow play 2 cards before Miracle of Love and then enhance for 6, you get a 3 mana 4/5 with Ward and Bane, and a 3 mana 5/4 with Storm. So that's pretty good. Next we have Meet the Levin Sisters, Swordcraft, Levin gold spell for 1 mana. You put Mina, Mona, or Mena into your hand, but if you enhance 7, you put 1 of each instead into your hand, then recover 6 play points. So it's basically like Chromatic Duel is back, but it has more variety. First we have Mina, Levin Vice Leaders, 2 mana, 2/2. Fanfare, put a random Levin follower from your deck into your hand. It's a great tutor effect, nice on curve. Next we have Mona, Levin Mage, 4 mana, 3/3. Fanfare, recover 2 play points. If another Levin card is in play, you recover 3 instead. So 2 mana, 3/3, or if you have another 1 mana, 3/3. It's a great card. And lastly we have Mena, Levin Duelist, 3 mana, 3/2 with Rush, and if another 11 cards in play, gains +1/+1, so this will be a 4/3. These cards are designed in a way that you can play all of them once you play Meet the Levin Sisters. First you put Mina, then you put Mona, and then you put Mena, and then you can play all 3 with Meet the Levin Sisters, so that's pretty good. Next we have Passing of Lore, Havencraft, 1 mana silver spell. Put either a Sacred Teachings, a Healing Prayer, or an Acolyte's Light into your hand. I forgot what Secret's Teaching though, I'll put it right here on the screen. But I remember Healing Prayer is the 3 mana, something is healed for 3, and then you knock down the the countdown of all your amulets, and Acolyte's Light is you banish an enemy follower. Yeah, pretty good card for 1 mana. It's basically 1 mana draw card. Pretty good. Next we have Olivia, Blackened Wing. Neutral, legendary, 8 mana, 5/5. Fanfare, recover X play points. X equals the number of allied followers evolved during this match. Whenever you play a follower for the first time on each of your turns, give it the ability to evolve for 0 evolution points. And she has the same ability when she evolves. So, yeah, Olivia's back. She still has her evolve theme type of effect. Her effect won't work on the first turn she's played because she will be the first follower if you do play her. Even if you evolve, like, because usually, like, in these decks you want to get out Odin, so that means you want to evolve 6 times by that late in the game. So she'll be a 2 mana 5/5, and she helps you buff your creatures later on. If you protect her with like a ward or something, she'd be much more insane. And yeah, she's a very solid card for those type of decks, and I'm excited to play with her. Next we have just a reprint, Witch's Cauldron, 1 mana, Earth Sigil, Runecraft. Last word is draw card. Simple enough. I love Witch's Cauldron. Next we have Yurius, Traitorous, Duke. Bloodcraft, 1 mana, 3 mana, 1/5, legendary. Fanfare, if Vengeance is active for you, gain the ability to evolve for 0 evolution points. Whenever enemy follower comes into play, deal 1 damage to enemy leader and restore 1 defense to your leader. Same effect when it evolves, but has another effect during your turn when this follower attacks and destroys enemy follower. If this follower is not destroyed, restore 4 defense to this follower. This card's insane for Vengeance Blood. Mainly because, again, it has the same Yuri's effect where it deals 1 damage to your enemy if one of their followers comes into play, but also heals you for 1, which is insane. But on the same fact that with the new Temptress, you can get Vengeance very easily, and then this guy just comes in and you can evolve for free. And as well as when he's evolved, he's a 3 mana 5/5, which is usually full stats for a 3/3. I don't know why he gains 4 attack. It's just insane. But if he destroys anything, he's fully healed. What the fuck? Yeah, this card is somewhat scary. And lastly, we have Aisha, Underworld Sovereign. 4 mana 4/4 Shadowcraft legendary. Has Invocation at the start of your turn. If you have at least 16 shadows, put this card from your deck into play, then lose 8 shadows. And whenever an allied follower attacks and deals damage to the enemy leader, if this follower did not attack the storm, perform Necromancy 8, evolve this follower as Storm and Bane. So basically, with the new PDP decks, you're gonna get a lot of shadows, and this card comes in for free at the start of your turn. And since you have 16 shadows, that means you'll have at least 8 when you play Aisha. So yeah, when another follower attacks and deals damage to the enemy leader, just evolve this follower, it'll gain Storm and Bane, so it's another 4 extra damage. It's basically like another Odin, but it can get out much faster since it just needs shadows and doesn't really care about the turn you're in. But yeah, but another special thing about this card is that she has an alt art in the set, which is going to be the new leader. So here she is. Aisha is one of our new leaders. Very nice. I really want her, mainly because I do like playing Shadow a lot. But one thing I forgot to mention before is that also Darksaber Melissa is the other leader card in this set. She looks very nice. She looks a lot like a Saber Altar. But yep, here she is in all her glory. Another card I really want. And yep, that's pretty much it for the whole set of Rebirth of Glory. So yeah, any card that you liked in today's video, please mention in the comments below. Any decks that you're wanting to play with all these new cards. Personally, I would probably want to try with the new PDP Shadow and PDP Shadow Bloodcraft, and try making a new rune deck with the new Evolve Matter cards. That's what I pretty much want to do. But I'd probably play with the new Levin cards, because that deck is still pretty powerful. Didn't really lose much. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And next video will probably, when the set comes out, probably do a pack opening. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and Gene out.